Boy, January 2021 is starting to be a great year. Man, I was able to generate $9,800 in income from selling option premiums. Woo!
Come on now.
It's so true. It's so true. I'm going to show you. I was able to put my money to work. But before I do that, I need you guys to do me a favor. I need you guys to hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. So that way I can keep producing these videos. Now, this here, like I said, this here has been a game changer for me. This particular chart right here, it's not really a chart, it's a picture. But it really shows you what the rich does. You know, so far as taking their income to buy assets, then their assets to buy income. And with that income that the assets produce, they buy more assets. In other words, it's an enclosed, never-ending, perpetual circle that gets bigger and bigger and bigger. That is my whole purpose of selling these premiums, so that I can buy more assets and just grow my net worth. I want to operate on the right side, not the left. All right, let's take a look at the month of January. As you can see here, this here is a breakdown on all my various accounts and the income that was generated. And if you notice, in two accounts that I have, the Roth IRA account and Fidelity IRA account, I was able to generate some dividend payments. 262 in the Roth and 114 in the Fidelity. That comes out to a total of $376.82. That there is true passive income. That income is going to be there regardless of my activities for the month of January. So that there is truly the passive income there. Everything else, I had to work with. I had to work for. All right, Fidelity IRA, $3,200. The Making Money Mondays, the video series that I have, there you see is $1,616. I had a fund account, $581, and then my Roth IRA account is $4,000. Let's take a look at each one of these accounts. All right, let's start with that Roth IRA account. The reason I like working in this account is because it is tax-free. Bottom line, let's cover the dividends portion of it first. As you can see from this chart here, I was paid $262.08 in dividends from my Roth IRA account. If I'm not mistaken, I got about 22 stocks in this account that pays dividend. And of those 22, I believe it's like 13 that are paying out monthly dividends. So that's pretty good. If you also look at this, it gives you my projection for the year. And what I'm going to do, my whole game plan right now is to increase that. So hopefully this time next year, when you look at projections for next year, I want that to be not 274. I want that to be 500 plus. All right. So that's my whole intent. And selling these premiums to buy more assets. All right, this is my Fidelity account. There was two stocks that paid dividends in that, and both of them are REITs, Real Estate Investment Trust. One is IVR, and that is the Invesco Mortgage Capital, and the other one is is Magic. Well, that's that Realty Income Corporation. That pays monthly. Boy, I love that one. All right. This here is my Fidelity account. It's tax-deferred account. Pretty much the income that was generated there was $3,236.55. That was done through a combination of covered calls and cash secure puts. Kind of give you a breakdown. There was a lot of activity going on in that account in the month of January. This is kind of a summary of that. Total of 21 total transactions. Two of them I was buying stocks. Two of those transactions relate to buying stocks. The other 19 were covered calls and cash secure puts sold for income. And as you notice there's some standouts there. And the one is Workhorse and IPOE, that there is a SPAC that hopefully is going to bring SoFi to an initial public offering. All right, the next account here is the ETrade account. That's my taxable account. That's the account that I have dedicated to making money Mondays. If you guys are watching that video series, you get to see every Monday what I do in order to generate income for that particular week. And if you notice, the total was 1616. The realized gain so far for January was $1,299. And then I think it was about $320 that I was able to generate last week that will expire tomorrow, which is the 5th of February. This here is my Charles Schwab. This is I call this my fun account. I can really play around in this account, but it's taxable, but that's okay. And if you notice, I didn't do too much there, $581. And if you look down at the actual transaction, I bought one stock, which is Rocky Mountain High Brands. That's something that I'm just accumulating on a very, very, methodical, slow pace there. But the actual income that was generated from this was from none other than, boy, I tell you, Workhorse. That's the perfect name for it, because it has been a workhorse for me last year, and it's starting out the same way this year. And if you're going to notice, I have workhorse premiums coming in from every account that I have. All right, this here is my Charles Schwab Roth IRA account, my taxable account. This is the one where I really did all of my activity. Well, probably about 50% of my activity. And that generated over $4,000. And as you can see, a lot of transactions that went on there. Let's look at a summary. The summary here is a total of 30 transactions. 4 of them transactions where I bought stocks. The other 26 cash secured puts and covered calls. Some of the standouts there are Fuel Cell, CCIV, and none other than the Workhorse. That's basically been my workhorse so far this year and last year as well. My goodness. And if you look at the bottom there, if you notice, there's space. Virgin Galactic. That stock, I've had that stock since the summer, and that stock has really been producing. And if you notice, the stock is also running up. Probably over the course of the last week, it's really been running up in price. So that's always a good thing. Now, total for the month, $9,833.58. This is my second best month ever. My first month was in June of last year, where it was $9,888. But the bottom line is this here. I am using that money. All that money is being used for is to buy other assets, to buy additional stocks, to help build out my dividend portfolio, to buy other stocks that I'm going to write covered calls on, and also sell cash secured puts. And I can honestly tell you that every month that has been growing. My total number of stocks have been growing. The total number of income generated from this has been growing. It's a compounding effect that's going on there. I'm using those assets to generate income. I'm taking that income to buy assets, and it's just going to keep going. That's what I'm going to do. And I'll update you every month as to how I'm doing. And if I have a bad month, you guys will see that too. But overall, great January. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If so, definitely hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and also that notification buttons. I need you guys to listen up to this. All right? Results happen over time, not overnight. Work hard, stay consistent, and be patient. And always remember that knowledge is not power. The application of knowledge is power. See you guys in the next video. Take care.